What is going on, everybody? Hope you lot are well. Today we are taking a first look at Demonschool. We are playing on the Nintendo Switch 2. For disclosure, code for the game was provided by a publisher, but please keep in mind this is not paid content and the publisher has no control of my critical opinion of the game. We're covering this on the 24th of the 11th, 2025. So I believe this came out last week. So even though we're covering this on the Switch 2, I don't think... Can I check this here? There's not a Switch 2 version. Also loud. We just watched this for a couple of seconds and then we'll skip past it. I think that's all of it anyway. So yeah, I don't think there's a native Nintendo Switch 2 version. It's just backward compatible, all right? So better performance. So if you don't know what this is, indie game. I think it's an indie game. Depending on, right, there's different terms for indie depending on who publishes or whatever. But let's just call it indie game. It's a tactics RPG with Persona vibes. So if I just get into that a little bit, and it's like the graphic era that it's going for is like the PSX, PS1 slash 32-bit slash 16-bit. So yeah, it's like a twist on, like, you know, your tactics RPG, Final Fantasy Tactics, but it doesn't play like a normal tactic game. The only reason you call it tactics is you have moves and you have that kind of grid board, but it's like an active tactics game where when you move into enemies, you do the attack also. You don't like take your turn, move, and then press attack in this phase and this phase. And then the reason I say Persona vibes is, as you can see from that trailer, they're going for the whole the way like school settings and like the way cutscenes play out and everything. It's got a very, like, you know, PS2 era Persona kind of aesthetic. This was originally meant to come out like a month ago, right? I think it got delayed. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's play for a couple of hours. We'll be streaming live over on Twitch and YouTube. We'll put an edit video on YouTube. Give some thoughts. So if we go into just help here, just like gonna kind of give you the rundown. There's gonna be a tutorial in the beginning anyway, so we'll go through the tutorial. That's what's in help. I've turned the music down a little bit so you can hear what I'm saying. That's what is there. Then you got your inputs. Then you got accessibility. You could turn off screen shake, text speed. That's all about it. That is here. All right, so let's go into new game. But get your reading glasses on. There's a lot of text in this game. And I gotta apologize because I got a cold, so no reading from me. Yeah, as you can see, that first cutscene seemed very, you know, PS1-esque, the way the dithering effect and everything worked. But here it's more going for that 1632-bit vibe here. Make a friend. All right, I'm finally getting away from my parents. Do I mean Persona straight away? Oh no, they hate their parents and they hate adults. Is this where we're going? I can't wait to get to college, bro. The speakers, the lady with the what? Keggers. I think he's talking about beer. I know I should not have tried to dress up for the boat ride. Okay, this girl is crazy. and the apocalypse is coming right behind it. Run. Okay, you don't want to make friends with her. You want to run. Oh wait, she's okay. Yo, I need to go pee. That went well. My Twitch chat, let me know how's audio. There's a real mix of graphics here because look, it's still like she's pixelated, but there's polygons here, and there's the differing effect of the PS1. Huh, interesting. But here it looks clean. It looks like modern day 2D pixel. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's gotta have that nice, like, mellow tune, right? The coffee shop tune from the Persona games or something, just to relax to. Just murderous students? What's going on? Oh, when I was playing this off stream, I wasn't paying attention. I was checking for audio stuff. So I was like, wait, why is it got a Star of David in the bottom right? But it's probably Kabbalah, right? How did I think of it? How did I get stuck listening to this person the whole trip? Why me? Hardened gangster. In a suit? Okay. Oh, she's a demon hunter all of a sudden, okay. Oh, this is basically the extended tutorial of how to play. Alright, this is the planning phase. Here you'll plan all your characters' moves in advance before executing them in action phase. To plan a move, first select a character, then select a target tile. Moves will always travel full distance possible, and actions like attacking happen automatically when moving into an appropriate target. Move Faye to kick the gangster in the guts. That's what I meant about, like, that's why it's different from other tactical RPGs, because you attack automatically. So if I click on her, I can go where it shows me. Faye is a damage dealer and will push enemies back one tile. These are action points. Each character first move in a turn costs 1 AP. Their second costs 2, and so on. Wait, so what does their third cost? It's a pentacle, the star that is. Wait, what's that? Explain. I don't. If you want to stay on the island, you've got to do something. Select Moko and move her into this gangster. This will cost 1 AP. Go here. Moko doesn't deal direct damage with her normal attack, but she stuns enemies and reduces their defense. She passes through her targets and pulls them 1 tile. Nice work. You line them up and knock them down. Faye can strike the gangster and deal greater damage now that Namoko has reduced their defense. This is Faye's second move. This will cost 2 AP. If an enemy is pushed into another enemy, both enemies will take damage and the second enemy will be pushed. Try it now by selecting Faye and attacking those 2 gangsters. Now that all usable AP has been exhausted, hold the action button to watch it play out. See what I mean, right? Interesting take on the tactics formula. When all moves have executed, enemies will take their turn. Each enemy can move once. Why can't I move the way I want to in between human and demonic space? Here's a little move I learned from my grandmother. The sidestep is one of the most powerful weapons in your arsenal. Tell me about it. We play Souls games here, we know. It is performed by selecting a character and then choosing an adjacent tile to the left or right, indicated by a blue highlight. Any move immediately following a sidestep costs 0 AP, allowing you to reach adjacent foes at the cost of a single move. Okay. I'd milk a sidestep and then stun the gangster. Using push and pull to create lines of enemies. This way you can be very effective. Select Faye and attack the line of gangsters the Moko just created. That was pretty good, but we can do better. At any time during your planning phase, you can rewind moves and try something else. Rewind last move with the rewind button. Alright, go. This time before attacking with Faye, use Moko to reduce the other gangster's defense as well. Finally sidestep with Faye and hit those 2 stunned gangsters to finish them off. I'm getting tired. I got just a trick. Specials are useful secondary skills that can turn the tide of battle. A character can use their special when their special points are full. SPs are gained by performing actions and passively gained at the beginning of each turn. We are almost out of action points, but Faye special is ready. Faye special, when it kills, refunds the AP spent. Action points, not the special point. Select Faye, press the special button, and then move to the enemy. Wait. Select Faye, press the special button, then move to the enemy. Alright, select Faye, press the special button, move to the enemy. Each character has their own attack style and special, while the cursor is over the character, check their information in the info box at the top right. Characters can create combo attacks by pushing or pulling enemies into other friendly characters. Combo attacks deal significant elemental damage based on the special element of the characters involved. Sidestep with A and push the gangster into Demonschool to try to create a combo attack. The battle's target objective is seen here. In this case, we need to defeat 8 enemies. If this is done and the battle is ended within 3 turns with no friendly character dying, you'll receive a perfect marks. Now that all the usable AP have been exhausted, hold the action button to watch it all play out. Put it in work. Once the target objective has been met, send any character to the lit sigils at the end of the board. The sigils only light once the objective has been met. Using what you've learned, win the battle. Remember, damage and push enemies with A and stun and pull enemies with Demonschool. Damage and push enemies with A and stun and pull. Use side steps to reach your target. Hit multiple enemies at a time and use combos to make the most out of your AP. Rewind and experiment with different approaches, and once you've lit the sigils, move any character onto them and begin the turn to end the battle in victory. Good luck. Alright, so go back to hell. Hold on. Damn, you kids are tough. All right, let them go, but the rest of you stay in line. Of course the cop is corrupt. E-slug. Like the Y2K thing, lol. Somebody called the Ghostbusters. My school never had assembly in the gym hall. And we had like the big like end of year graduation and things like that when you needed that many people. We had like individual small halls. Very random run. How did you not do it? Wait, for others of you, this is the last? Wait, what? I feel like this music is a little bit too loud. Every clap. Because my school had same building but would schedule it so 78 would be assembly and what we gotta do, get to class, head out into the world. Oh my god, if the teacher ends up being evil, straight up Persona 5 Raw. You know, my issue with that game was like kind of getting tiring that all adults are evil. All right, we've got gym, entryway, hallway, rooftop. Do I mean about classic Persona now? PS2 Persona? Oh, except you two? Uh-oh. Wait, what? Isn't that the story of the ring? with her. Place your bets, chat. You get to see the tape? Yes, that's what I'm saying. Techie student. You get from a local gangster. All right, we got a kill 12. Wait, target 2? What? There. I'm still not gonna even try to pronounce it, chat. Uh-oh. Oh, I think I understand. That I should not be wasting all of my move points with the other character. Let's go. I wonder if they just infinitely spawn. Find the VHS tape. Corner them in a small group. Oh wait, he's not a gangster? Did the game say where we are? I just keep thinking Personas. I keep thinking Japan, but I don't actually know. What's his moves do? Deals 1 damage to knocked enemy back for a tile. Flame damage. Oh no! Oh, I rip. I didn't even see his health. Oh, I thought he was gonna permanently get a new squad member. Yeah, that was working your magic, lol. You on drugs? You just don't like cops, yeah. That makes two of us. Right, we gotta get two more party members, I suppose. My friend's cousin's uncle's cousin's wife said, um, I want the door back now. Newt, is that how you pronounce that? He's a healer, so he can't normally attack enemies with the combo. Can't normally attack enemies except when part of a combo. Instead, when Newt targets his teammate, both he and the teammate will regain 1 HP. If Newt heals a teammate who already has full health, he will buff them with the attack up for duration of the turn. Remember that you can review students' abilities, including special, at any time by hovering over them and checking their info. Okay. Wait, if I go again, do you get another attack up or is it max 1? Maybe we don't waste it on buffing him. And we go... Well, we ain't doing it in 4 turns. Got the collector's urge. We all been there. Hey, we're about to get F out here. Well, rip us. That's the same thing my teacher said to me. Everybody look at me now. I'm on top of the world. I'm a YouTuber. What? Don't answer. It's sticky up. A stick? Okay. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right. Hold on, I'm curious. Uh-oh. I hope this doesn't class as like a day, right? You know, in Persona games, you've got like a limited things you can do. Oh, he's still buffed. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I got poisoned also. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Okay, so she needs healing or she's gonna die. Oh, rip. I didn't know you could do that. And we out of here. Oh, did we hit the target as well? Wow, did I do it in free? Oh, wait, hold on. Lost teammate. Oh, well. It was just like a side fight. At least it didn't cost us a day. Oh, it's gonna be a dungeon. It's just a room. We're gonna have a boss fight in? Oh no. Okay. All right. I spoke to some. I wonder if there's an auto scroll option. Look how happy she is. Wait, this is just straight Persona 4? Was it 4? Did you say? Oh, never mind. It's just not a dungeon. It is a boss fight. All right, that doesn't work. Oh, well, I didn't know you was gonna do that, did I? This is probably gonna explode. Oh, how big is the explosion range on a TV gonna be? Okay, so I better watch out where he spawns. If he spawns on the TV, that might cause it to explode. Also, shit, look at where those zombies... I wonder if the red boxes are... No, never mind. We can probably do buff you. so we don't need to worry about that enemy because there's probably I didn't do any combos. I could have probably done this quicker. Because it is interesting. It's not even a traditional take on a tactics game. I haven't played a tactics game that plays like this. I was watching TVs. This guy smashed a few TVs with gamer rage. Oh, so maybe it's not limited by how many friendship missions you can do. It's letting me do all of them. I thought it was gonna give me a choice. What's going on with my favorite goth? Wait, I'm not a goth. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. She's not a goth. We already did karaoke though. Demon, okay. Well, maybe she is a goth. I know, but I picked the topic. Oh, I'm good at it because I went with somebody else. No, don't say it, man. Again, the writing's good. I wish it was voiced because the writing's good. That was fun. We should go again. Karaoke's available again. What was the topic? I X through it too quick. Uh-oh. Earth. Oh, that thing was ugly. Wait, what's the point of this though? Like I could farm this in a couple of seconds. Wait, what? Put a streamer. Oh, you already don't need you again. Input lag's pretty good. What in... Is that a horse head? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19. Oh my god, we're gonna be alright. Maybe we don't do this right now. Right, how long we been playing for? Almost 4 hours. I think we're ready to get some thoughts on this again. I don't want to cover too much and spoil too much, right? Yeah, long and short of this, good game. I'm having a lot of fun with this. Graphics look good, writing's pretty good. I like the music. I like the twist on the tactical RPG formula. One thing I will say though is like maybe I should have looked at those trailers more closely. I was coming in here thinking Persona-esque JRPG, right? Not tactics RPG. And again, even if you did pay attention to the trailers, you should probably be aware it's not like your Final Fantasy tactics or style RPG, but it's a fun twist on it. I haven't played a tactics RPG that plays in this style. So yeah, if anything, I would say I'm enjoying the writing so much. I wish it was voiced, but then you could argue, oh, indie game, it probably brought the cost up, and then just because it's good in a written form, right? Who knows if they would have landed it if it was voiced over? But that's a praise indeed, right? Like I'm saying, the writing's good. That I would have liked to see a voice, but yeah, I'm really enjoying this game. It hasn't disappointed. So there you have it. We'll put a short edit video up on YouTube. Don't forget that live stream will be up on Twitch and YouTube under our live stream sections. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought. You consider picking this up? Is it on your radar? Speaking of Twitch, we stream there a couple times a week. You can find us on Discord, Twitter, TikTok. All that information will be in the description. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like, follow and subscribe depending on the platforms you're watching. Other than that, I think we're gonna call this one. Thanks for tuning in. Much love. Peace.